Do you really need 3 estimates before taking a tree off of a house? Because if you really believe that, then this could cost you thousands of dollars on your next storm job. So wait until you hear where this idea actually comes from, because it's crazy. So picture this. It's 2 a.m. and a giant oak tree just crashed through a family's roof and it's now in their living room. There's water coming in from the rain and everything's getting destroyed. The house is still cracking and it's going to go into the basement. I mean, it's a gigantic tree. Should they spend the next 6 to 8 hours trying to call tree companies to see who can come out and give an estimate and return it back to them, hopefully before the end of the day? No. This is where a lot of contractors get really confused. You'll hear people say, the insurance company requires me to get 3 estimates. But here's the interesting part. If you tell them to politely go look at their policy, they will not find that language anywhere in there. What insurance companies normally talk about is whether the cost was reasonable and necessary, and that's a very different conversation. So think about it all like this. If your house is on fire and you need to save it from getting burned down, you're not going to interview 3 different fire departments. The emergency comes first, and then the paperwork comes second. And that's the part that most people miss. The homeowner is the customer. They're the ones buying the insurance policy, so they're also the ones making the decision in an emergency. The insurance company's job is to indemnify them, which is a legal word for reasonable costs incurred. Indemnify just means basically to take on the liability. So, the question isn't usually, did you get 3 estimates? The question is normally, was this action reasonable and necessary? Now, don't misunderstand me. Documentation matters more than anything. Photos matter, invoices matter, and your explanation matters. You can't just send someone a random price without having a justification for why. You need to be able to define yourself as fair and reasonable and have justification for everything you do. At the end of the day, I just wanted to get over this one myth that is so common that I needed to talk about it. So have you ever gotten told that you needed to get 3 estimates or that your customer needed to get 3 estimates before starting an emergency project? Drop a comment and tell me who told you that and what happened. I'm so excited to hear from you, and I'll see you on the next one.